Okay, hey there, Divine Feminine. All right, so if you had a question about this masculine, this is a specific message that's coming across. Okay, there's a masculine that you are unsure about. Why did this masculine come into my life? I think you know now by this point that this masculine isn't a divine masculine. They haven't done the work. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand that the work has not been done. However, okay, now this isn't going to be resonating for everybody. However, there is healing that's going to be done. That's what I'm getting. I do believe that the separation that you are in now has pushed this masculine into an ego death that they desperately need. Okay, and you know that. Now, I don't know. Of course, this is going to be good for this masculine, whether the two of you come back together or you don't. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Right now, it's unknown, it's unclear, because this masculine needs to have strength that they don't have. This masculine needs to have some empathy that they lack right now. This masculine also needs to do some soul searching and some healing work to where they look in their, they sort of heal out some past wounds, some trauma, some past wounds from their life. There may have been a lot of loss in this person's life, a lot of sorrow that honestly they didn't put any kind of work into or time into. And I think that you gave them that as a pass when they would treat you unfairly, or they would treat you like you didn't deserve, that you know you didn't deserve. Okay, because they could treat you well. There were times that you obviously, like, you were with them for a reason, right? But like, because there was passion with the two of you, there was a pull. This could be your twin, actually, is what I'm getting. Like your true twin that you have recently met. Because I think that you thought somebody else is your twin and is your catalyst. Now, I don't know if this person's going to end up working as your catalyst for you, or again, we don't always end up with our twin. It just depends. If this separation may help them with to have this ego death, and for you to be pushed on to your soul purpose that I know you have probably been working on now at this point. You let go of whatever this was, and whatever you feel your calling is right now to focus on. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so you were, because you're going like, well, why was this person put in my life if we're not together anymore? Like, why was this person? Because I've done the work, I've done the healing work. How did I not see this? Well, you two had to come together for them to push you onto this alignment, and you had to come together to help heal this person. You're a healer, Divine Feminine. So even if this is a twin that you don't end up with, I think that you've healed so much that you are okay with that. You're okay with it not working out. You're okay because you want the best for them. You want them to heal. And I think that they just didn't have this. They just lacked the things that you needed out of a partner, that you need out of a partner for you two to be successful together. I think they lack that, the two main things being strength and compassion. They may have said some things about you behind your back after things went down that are not okay. I'm getting that as well, that you may not know about. Again, take this, if this resonates. This isn't going to resonate for everybody, okay? So only if it, I'm not saying, I don't want to say that to like scare you or worry you. It doesn't matter, but the divine knows, the divine sees. And there is always, that may have, honestly, I don't want to say cursed them, but it may have put a bigger blockage up between the two of you that maybe wouldn't have been there. But it was something that you do not say to a divine feminine, or really any woman for that matter, because I don't think you deserved whatever it was. I don't think you deserved it. Whatever it is that they said about you, and if they truly did love you, or if they truly did care about you, they would not badmouth you. You need to remember that. Okay, there's something about immaturity here. They're just lacking that. And they're lacking that soul depth. They're lacking that maturity. They're unhealed. This is just an unhealed masculine energy that you aligned with. And you aligned with them for reasons that maybe are unclear right now. But now I'm telling you what the reason is think about it. Are you further along on something that you're working on? Because I feel like in some ways they had you sort of not that they knew that they were doing this, but they had you slow down in something or back up with something, stop something, stall something, but pushed you in a different direction, pushed you with something else. It's because they pushed you onto your highest timeline. That's what I'm getting, okay? So that's what they did for you. Whoever this is, that was the reason why. They pushed you onto a highest timeline. Could they come back around if God allows them to? They do try to come back around, okay? And I am seeing heavily in a September timeframe. I'm seeing a September timeframe, they try to come back around. It could be before. They may try to break the ice and say something before that, maybe July. They may try to say something different in July. Okay, they may try to say something about, like, they have something of yours they want to give you, and maybe something like that they try to reach out because they want to bridge that gap. That's why they're doing it. It's not really to give you something that's there. I mean, maybe they do, but really it's more for, they do want to check up on you and they want to see what you're doing and they want to talk to you and they do want to see what's going on. They're curious about you because it didn't end well. This didn't end with closure. They're going to come back and say something and then they're going to come back around again. Okay. But heavier is what I'm getting. So I think they say something to you. It's almost like I'm hearing they say something to you like by next month, maybe. This may be a month or two away. They may say something. They may reach out to you after not reaching out for a while. And then it might be a very brief encounter with them, but I'm getting they try to come back around in September, October timeframe is what I'm getting for some reason. And maybe they're gone through this tower moment. Maybe they've gone through their spiritual awakening. Maybe it's a very quick, accelerated spiritual awakening because you belong with somebody. I don't know if on this timeline of your abundant timeline, because I'm getting a lot of success. I keep hearing success. So whatever you're working on, I'm telling you by fall, there may be by fall, it's like there's more success headed to you by the fall. And this is going to be well known. It's going to be shown that you're working on something by the fall. It's like, boom, I'm getting like 11. So I don't know if that's 11 something, 11. I don't know, something about money or, like 11, maybe it's $11,000 or maybe it's an order, maybe it's a client. It could be anything like that I'm just getting the number 11. Oh, it could be November. It could be in November. Something about whatever you're working on takes off. I think that's what this is saying. And you then align with a masculine energy. I feel like you gotta work on this now. You have to work. This is sort of going hand in hand with my last message, honestly, but this is more about that masculine energy that came in the catalyst, because it's why did I align with this person, or why did this masculine energy come into my life to just hurt me? Well, the hurt pushed you onto this new alignment, and I feel like the old you would have been in pieces, would have been just so heartbroken, broken down. The new you, the divine feminine you, the new you used that as your passion to throw into your work. and it created something. I'm telling you, whoever this is it is a powerful connection. It is a very powerful connection, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's a lot of healing work that they need to be doing. There's a lot of worry and anxiety with this person right now. They're in regret for the way that they ended things, or the way that they treated you. Or if they're not there yet, they're about I feel like they, as soon as they did it or said it, they were like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I say that? But they're thinking even more about it, or they're going to continue to think more about it over the next few weeks, and this is going to sit on them and weigh heavily. Maybe they come in that July, August time frame to apologize and again wish you well. Something like that. Okay? So, anyways, but a masculine energy does come in, and I don't know if it's a new masculine energy. New masculine energy comes in. I'm getting a new masculine energy comes in. Okay. Whoever comes in that time frame, October, November time frame, whoever does come in that time, it is looking like that's your person. That's just what I'm getting. Like, that's your partner, your life partner, your forever person. And they align with this soul mission, passion project, business, career, whatever this is. Okay, so that's all I have. I'm sorry that you're going through it, because I feel like maybe you have, but again, I think something amazing came out of it. So look at it that way. And if it hasn't, it probably is going to soon. So I hope that resonated. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment below. I will talk to you later. Bye.